time. Happy new moon to you today. I am happy to share a sacred space with you for all of us here on Facebook. So, as I'm creating this space for all of us to connect, even if it's not live, it's at any time that we can take a moment, 2 or 3, to tune out so that we can actually tune in. So I'm just checking my volume, all those technical details, and I'm excited that I get to share with you. So thank you for joining me. I'm going to light a candle for us, and I'm doing this live session really for us. It's helping me get out there and get a lot more comfortable with going live and videos, and that's a new way to really market oneself and promote, and lots of videos are great. So thank you. Hi Ray, hi Adele, hi Prana. I have to put my glasses on so I can, Moana, hi. Melanie, hi everybody. How wonderful to have you here. Even though I don't get to see you, you get to see me. So we'll learn a little telepathic communications to go back and forth. Hi, Adita. Nice to have you here. It's so wonderful to have this connection. And here I am thinking that this technology is beautiful. Sometimes we're so addicted to it. Sometimes we have to have this phone, and always wondering, what's the next thing, the next communication, and turning it down. It's always interesting how we live with technology and how we can learn to trust this inner technology, this inner intuitive intelligence that comes more from a spiritual aspect of ourselves. And I look forward to more of that, because I do believe that we've been a species here before that was able to telecommunicate telepathically, sharing messages. And so I feel at my heart at times goes out to connecting with people, and I say, oh, I didn't send them a message, but it's a heart vibration. It's a heart message. So may we continue to feel this heart vibration and let that expand, let that evolve for our ways of communication, telepathic. So today's the new moon. I'm so happy to start something new and maybe putting closure to the back. Hi Mark, hi Lola. So great to have you here. So the new moon is all about new. It's a new moon in Taurus. I'm not sure if you follow your charts, if you understand the horoscope and astrology. It's really nice to have some information sometimes so that we can use it as a guide to help us, because we're all individually different, but then it's grouped into different categories, and that can get a little bit more extensive. But just simple, full moon is the closing of a cycle, and the new moon is starting a new cycle. So what is it in your life that you're ready to start new? And what are the things in your life that you've been doing that you could possibly put closure to? What I was reading a little bit about this new moon was really clearing out the karmic debris, clearing out the clutter in our homes, getting rid of stuff in our closet. So what can we do to help ourselves with clearing out? So I'm going to start first with some sage, because I love sage. That helps cleanse our auras. So here's a little sage for us, just to cleanse our field, our emotional state, our mental state, this energetic body that has been very busy with thinking and doing and active over the last, say, 15 minutes, the last 4 hours, 6 hours. How about the last couple weeks? What's been going on in your life? And not only the inner life, but the outer life. So this is an opportunity. So as we all come together, I call it a sacred circle, because I open up space, I pray, I connect in, and I put that intention to holding space with you as we all join. What can we do to help support each other? But it's really about what can we do to help ourselves. So in this moment, I invite you to really, go in and feel as well as thinking, but there's a much better intuitive guide that we have when we feel, less thinking. Feeling is our intuitive guidance. So take a couple moments and just feel what are those things so that we can put those out. And I have a candle here that is going to allow us to use the element of fire. I have the elements of sound. I have the element of love. We have earth in the back with our money tree and this beautiful air that we get to breathe. So begin taking a couple deep breaths and maybe just noticing how you are breathing. Make sure you breathe in your lower lungs, your upper lungs, the whole full breath. I like to count to 6 sometimes if I need to calm my mind. So I'm just going to breathe with you as you breathe with me, as you breathe with us. Just tuning out so that we can tune in words and feeling maybe in your body. Where in your body are you tight? What could we begin to help our body? It is a great time to start something new, like a cleanse or a change in your diet. And so today, I actually started yesterday of a 21-day healthy challenge. And so I look forward to incorporating not only my food, my diet, my lifestyle, but also those mental and emotional things, the spiritual tools that I'm going to apply every day for 21 days to see how it goes. So I've done this, but not really as dedicated as I am now. So here's my 528 tuning fork. I love sound. Helps go into the brain, helps us with our neuroanatomy, and as I call it, it's a reset. So just having your breath as a reset is great. Sometimes I like the sounds to come into my brain. So just allowing this moment to be that reset for you. Feeling into what it is that you're ready to close, what it is that you're ready to start new of, what you are ready, and even just being in your present moment now is all that really matters, that you are just open and ready. Because our higher self, our soul, has a better idea, has a better guidance. So that intuitive guidance system is not from the brain, it's not from our mind. We are fully capable of creating more abundance and happiness and health and purpose with passion and pleasure. Where is that coming from? What part of us is guiding us? So as I've been developing, living more in my truth, in my presence, which I call it the presence of being alive, because I'm connecting in to my heart through my breath, above to my soul, and above to my higher self. Those are the 5 higher chakras. So we have an alignment, and so I'm going to invite you to connect in to your central channel. That is that tube of light that runs along the spine. Just think of strengthening your spinal column so that you become stronger at everything you do with your muscles, your movement, your circulation, so that we get better energy into the core of our being, because the core of our being is what's going to help us stay safe. It's going to help us stay calm. It's going to help us when it's not calm out there, when there's intensity, the waves keep coming. I know today I sure had a lot of waves, and it's like, okay, what do? You go back to your breathing and you center and you align. This is how it's worked for me. So I invite you to practice. This is my practice to help me get through those rocky, turbulent times, or those congestion where it feels you're you're depleted, you're overrun with responsibilities and the to-dos. They Sometimes they slow down and sometimes they speed up. So just breathing up and down this central channel. Maybe closing your eyes, just guiding. I'll be guiding you to go inwards. Again, this is the new moon energies. What is it that you're ready to start new of? So that we can hold that vision, that feeling, that intention with alchemy of connecting to our heart, our soul, our higher self, with Mother Nature, with our spiritual family, and us here, this Facebook family. So we're grateful to have you here because you help support all of us. You help support me, and I'm supporting you. It's for the we. I have some flute music on in the background that will allow us to connect more to the roots of Mother Earth. Beautiful Mother Day yesterday. How grateful we are for the Divine Mother of the planet. So we are calling in the energies of Mother Earth to support us with our intentions, our choices, our focus, our desires and goals, because she wants the best for us. So just imagine as you breathe up and down that central channel connecting to your base chakra or the hips, the legs, your feet, and connecting down to Mother Earth, that soil, the ground underneath you, all those layers. So I like to imagine connecting into the heart, down to Mother Earth's heart. So I feel a pulse in my heart, and then I imagine a line going down into the center of Mother Earth, connecting to her heart, and there's a pulse. So my pulse and Mother Earth's pulse are as one heartbeat, one love, one vibration. So this is part of the alignment, connecting in, strengthening ourselves, connecting down. So we invite nature, we invite the spirits of the plant, animal kingdom, mineral kingdom. These are nature spirits that come in, the elementals that come in to help us. So we invite that beautiful energy in from Mother Nature. Take a nice deep breath, feeling soft and gentle into the heart. Allowing your mind to soften into your heart center. And then we invite our spiritual family, our angels, our guides, all the masters, the elders that have walked before us, our star family. We invite this beautiful spiritual family to support us, and we ask for help. We ask for assistance to bring in those elements, those aspects of what we're needing. So we ask for help. I call forth help. I ask my angels or my guides to help me. It is really important to ask. We're in a free will planet. We must ask. Whatever it is that you're needing, whatever it is that you want support with, center, align, and then ask. Blessings and grace come that way. I can truly say it happens. I've been very blessed on my way, and I say I am blessed, even when maybe my mind and my financial state and my health might not be in that blessed state. I say I am blessed, so therefore I receive more blessings, and we all deserve blessings with ease and grace. So as we invite this spiritual aspect to join our circle, let's connect to the great source, whether you call that God, the Holy Spirit, the Supreme Being, Great Spirit, Father Sky, the ultimate divine creator of all that is. We call forth this life force to support us with our alignment, our heart, Mother Earth, Father Sky. So now we have this full alignment. So now I can put those intentions to let go. What is it that I'm ready to let go of? What are you ready to let go Maybe imagine feeling that out here. So that could be in the center of our circle. Normally, in the center of the circle, I have a candle. We have the candle in front of Buddha that's holding all of our intentions and our desires, our needs, bringing more health and happiness and fullness of joy. Thank you, everybody, for joining. This is a new moon, sacred circle. So I'm just leading through a meditation, a connection, as I call it, my practice. It is practicing your alignment. Breathing is number one. Deep breaths in through the bottom, middle, and upper lungs, making sure we breathe in full capacity. Because as we breathe in life force in. So imagine all the nature around you, all the beauty around you, and invite that into the heart, centering along your spine, connecting down below you, connecting above you. So now we are aligned, we are centered to put those intentions in there of what it is that we're ready to let go of. At this new moon, we are starting fresh. We are starting with new vibrant energies. So clearing out those patterns, behaviors, those addictions, those needs that make us feel better. Where's our safety net? Where are the things in our life, the relationships in our life that are not really supporting our growth, our happiness, our wholeness, or they're not in harmony with where we are now. So it's very important to take a review now and then of what we're doing: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. PEMS, PEMS, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. So as we're releasing what no longer serves us, we want to always put in a replacement. So what are you ready to bring into your life? What are you excited to invite into your life? Not knowing how, when, or where, those are details that Spirit will help us with. So you must send that intention out, that feeling, less thinking. What is the feeling of that you would like to have in your life, in your body, in your health, in your relationships, in your work, your career, your vocation? What is that feeling of feeling that? So let's take a few moments so that we can feel the fulfillment. Bring a little koshi. This is a koshi chime. It's the water element. So we ask our higher self, we ask our soul, we ask our mind and our energies to bring in this intention of what we're ready to bring in for the new moon, for this new cycle. So we ask for assistance from our spiritual family, from Father, Mother, that is God, Creator, God, Goddess, Mother Earth, so that we have that support. And all of those that are here now on this live, thank you for being here. We're all supporting each other with bringing in and feeling those things that we are ready to manifest, to have creative arts in our home, in our life, our health, wherever you are, whatever you are ready for. We hold that intention with you. We hold that vibration with you. We support you. We love you. We encourage you to feel the fulfillment. And going back to the heart center and feeling that pulse in the heart. So now we know that we have planted that seed here. We have planted this beautiful vibration of what our desires and our goals, our intentions, our affirmations. So now it rests in the heart. So our job is not to wonder how, when, where it's going to unfold. It's just to keep loving. It's like the garden. You plant a seed and you can't make it sprout. You have to give it love and nurturance. That comes from water and sun and having good soil. So make sure that you water and you bring good soil. That is your body, that is your alignment. So be ensuring that you are in that alignment as often as you can so that you can put these intentions out. And the trick that I have found is a feeling and imagining. I recently heard that you want to imagine it, that it's already happened, that it's in the past. Because, see, as we are these big, huge transmitters, we transmit this frequency out into spirit, into the universe, into the air, into the ethers. And it gets transferred and it will return to us. So remember, as I always like to say, good vibes. What are you feeling? What are you thinking? What are you doing? What's the vibration of that? Is it a positive or a negative? Bring it to more neutral. If so, and notice how you can pay attention to your thoughts and your actions more often and notice afterwards, and was that positive or negative? Was that a good transmission? Did I send out a good message to spirit? Because you know what? Not only is that your message, but it's going to the rest of the collective. So your vibes influence me. My vibes influence you. How are we helping each other? What else are we doing to support each other on a collective? When I learned that years ago, I said, oh boy, I better make some changes. So I call it attitude adjustment. I call it snap, snap. And I use a lot of alchemies, and I'll be happy to share more and more with you. The most important thing is that you breathe, you center yourself, you open up above, your crown chakra must open, you must open down below. So all of this tension, the stress, physical pain, discomfort, the emotional, heaviness and suffering, the mind that just doesn't want to stop or doesn't know how to stop, that mental energy. The breath relaxes the nervous system, and when we open up this vehicle, the channel from our feet and our head, then we can drain it down to Mother Earth. We must release, and that's the energetic hygiene that I teach and that I practice, is that I clear myself daily. And if I don't, I notice, like today felt intense because it's the new moon. We're clearing out karmic debris. And sometimes we don't know what that is. So instead of going on my whole day feeling like blah, I needed to change it. I needed to use what I like, is using the color violet. It's a very powerful, powerful alchemy. It's a sacred ray. And the violet flame is helping with transformation, transfiguration, and transmutation. So I want to instantly transmute what I'm feeling, because I don't want you to have to feel that. I don't want the rest of the world to have to feel my yuck or my blah. And it's important for us to take more responsibility for what we keep putting out there, because we are changing and we are evolving in a species of humanity on this planet that is designed for a planet of love. So how do we feel more love when we're busy? And it's just to know that inside you have a seed, and inside there is a beautiful temple where we hold that vibration of eternal love. So there's so many things that we can learn and share and support ourselves as well as others. So finding your way, finding what you resonate with, finding those things that you are drawn to, or you just happen to find on YouTube, the videos, the messages that are there, that inspiration, maybe something new, just being open and just allowing nature, which is the biggest healer I have found, is by a tree, by the plants. Look at the leaves, look at the flowers, listen to the birds, listen to the animals, look at the elements of earth and water and fire, the sun and the air, the wind, the breeze. Feel those more instead of that busy thinking and emotional state. Will be able to receive more nurturance from nature, because Mother Nature is very beautiful. So thank you. I appreciate you all being here. I'm going to do our little cards. And so just to kind of complete that sacred circle of putting our intentions out there, we want to thank all of the beings and the guides for helping us, thanking it to be so. So we can say, so it is, so be it. It is the, and I like to say, I am that I am, because that calls in on my higher self. So the beloved I am that I am, it is so. Because that allows my higher self to guide what I just put the intention in. So now I get to surrender and let go. So thank you all for joining the sacred circle moment there and joining in. So these were the two cards from last week. It was Deer, and which is the Pathfinder, finding our path. So I use these different aura cards, the animal cards, because they are kind of more neutral based, and I think we all know animals and we love animals. So I'm going to draw us this wonderful group. I see more of my friends and my family that are joining. Thank you so much, Dave, Adele, Glenn, Marcia, Karen. Thank you, Jason. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to open it up in just a little bit that we can ask questions, or you can ask questions and a little chat, but I just want to let those that need to keep on going, keep on going. So here's our animal cards, and today, well, we just gonna be a little rabbit, and this is fertility. What a beautiful card to get for the new moon. What are we ready? What are we fertile to create? Your creativity is at a peak. So what are you passionate about? What are you enjoying in your arts? Living arts. It could be anything from music, from animals, from dance to sound, to cooking, to planting, to being a mother. You are an artful mother. We want to thank all those wonderful mothers out there. I am so grateful for my mother. So all those mamas out there, thank you, a woman, for all that you have done, because it is a role being a mama, and it is because of you that we get to be here sharing this love of the divine feminine. And we in female form are blessed with that. And I know that I'm not a human mother, but meaning that I do not have my own children, but I have a lot of those that I love. And I send my mothering love out to all of you, especially the mothers. So now we are going to use the deck of Archangel Raphael, because it's always great to have that balance. You see how it's very earthy and very ethereal, celestial, with Archangel Raphael, which is a beautiful archangel that helps with healing. And as I am a healer, I've learned many alchemies, and that's also asking for help. And so I ask for help from some of the archangels, not only the angel in the spiritual realm. Oh, funny. I think this one's for me, but it's all for us too. So caffeine free. I started yesterday my caffeine free 21 day. So today, which I didn't get to share with you, it's tea time. Tea time, I'm drinking green tea. jasmine green tea, but then I always have a great juice, a great drink, and lots of goodies, and a new macai berry powder, along with my beets and my greens and hemp and chia and protein, maca, almond milk, water, and a lot of love, because I like to love things before I put it into my body. So bless your food, bless your water, and you can do it secretly where nobody sees what you're doing. You just touch it and you hold it and you think for a moment, I'm going to clear all the negative energy, whoever, whatever this was. Maybe it's not so healthy for me, but I'm going to bless it so that my body receives these blessings. So be sure to bless more of what you put into your body, because remember, what comes out of your body isn't always so great. So we want to have an inflow and an outflow that's consistent. Okay, so the message from Archangel Raphael on caffeine free. I ask that you cut my cords of attachment to caffeine so that I may honor my body's natural energy rhythms without chemicals. So thank you all for helping me see the extra sign here to stay very firm with caffeine free, even though some green tea, some other teas have caffeine. My specific caffeine free is coffee. And I have always loved coffee, and it's okay, but sometimes we need to take a break. I was just at an amazing seminar over the weekend, plant medicine with relating to medical marijuana. An amazing doctor had talked about a 2-week cleanse helps to activate all of your senses. So that helped me also decide to do the 21-day healthy challenge, that I'm going to apply my diet, what I put into my body, the affirmations that I use to hold more abundance and more prosperity consciousness, as well as my physical exercise, my yoga, my stretching. I use the ball a lot. I have a medicine ball. So I invite you, because now with this new moon, it is a really great time to start anything new that you can give to yourself. 21 days is great, 2 weeks is great, 2 days is great. And how about just 2 minutes that you're giving to yourself as often as you can, just to breathe, to center, and to reconnect. Hi, I'm not saying that you all have to go without coffee. I see somebody, Allie, you're like, oh no, my coffee. So I'm going to reprogram my brain that it's okay to go without coffee, because actually my acupuncturist told me last week, T, you're fine. You don't need coffee. I've got so much buzzing going on. I have so much energy. I have so much life force moving through me. But I had a program that I used to think I need coffee for my mind. So all I need is breath and that healthier consciousness. So thank you. I appreciate that, Andy. I think the coffee detox that we go through, as in any cleanse or fast, we're going to notice symptoms. But it's okay. Just keep going through it, because that's what I'm doing. I'm going to keep going through it. Love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming to the Sacred Circle. I'm going to be offering more live, which will be in different aspects, because I really do apply the PEMS: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. Because this is how I was trained to look at things when somebody has a symptom, a condition, a disease. What are the core issues? Physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. So how do we look at more of those aspects for total healing, for total transformation, and total change? Because today's the day, the new moon. Happy new moon to you. Bless you. Namaste. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be free of peace and in peace. May all beings be free and in peace. This is my diamond heart for you. It's a little interesting to figure out how this, the camera is reversed. It's so funny. Love you. Thank you for being here. If anybody has any questions, feel free. I'm open. And I did want to draw you a card, Andy. Last week I did, and I forgot to send that to you. So I'm going to draw you a card now, Andy. Andy E. Thank you all again. Have a beautiful day wherever you are. Make it wonderful, even if it's just for a few moments, because that's your transmission that goes out. So, oh, that's so funny. That's the one from last week. Andy, easy does it. So, dear Archangel Raphael, please help me detach, retreat, and let go so that healing can occur. So the detachment is a really important thing so that our mind can let go. And there you go. Easy does it. Does that sound like that's in resonance with you, Andy? Because I know our nature, sometimes we have to be strong willed, we have to be on it, we have to be busy. We are busy and we need to relax. You need to let go. But look at this precious little baby that's being held. So that's you. You have to take care of yourself. We have to be in relax mode, even if it's just for a few moments, because that's when everything, those pathways open up. And then that's when things can be released. If we're in tight mode, we're not going to be able to really release that well. So we have to soften and choose to let go. And I use that transmuting power of the violet light in that moment when I have frustration, when I can't control those outer world of, as soon as I walk out of my door, the people, the environments, the traffic, work related, just life. We can transmute what we're feeling inside by breathing and saying, I let this go. And I imagine a waterfall that washes around me and through me. I don't want to hold on to those emotions. I don't want to hold on to those feelings anymore. So I choose to let go, and I say it to myself, because my programming of my robot, I call it, Teresa, doesn't know anything different sometimes until I have to tell her there's a new program, because she learned it from environmental scenarios and relationships and work. And that was a protective mode most of the time. That was just, as I call it, the automatic robot. That is our personality and our ego. So we get to reprogram little bit by little bit, or sometimes bigger pieces, especially when you get to retreat, take a break, and then the healing occurs. So blessings. If anybody wants to reach out to me, any questions, feel free. Please go to my Tea Time Facebook page. Like me there. Check out YouTube, Tea Time, Tea-Time, so that we can have more tea time together. Namaste. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Happy new moon. Yes.